Hi everyone, Keith here. I'd like to talk about love today. Now, love is one of the most powerful forces we will ever experience. It shapes who we are and who we're going to become. It influences the choices we make and often determines how we see ourselves. Yeah, when we think about love, we usually imagine happiness or romance, laughter, comfort. But love is much bigger than that. Love can be found in a parent's sleepless night. It's in the friend who refuses to give up on you. It's the stranger who offers kindness when they don't have to. Love is the hand that reaches out when someone has fallen. Love is the thread that quietly holds humanity together. From the very moment we're born, we need love. Babies who are held and comforted and nurtured develop stronger emotional bonds and healthier brains. As adults, love continues to protect us. People who feel loved often cope better with stress. They recover more quickly from illness. And they experience better and greater resilience during life's hardest moments. Love doesn't make life easier. Love makes us stronger for the journey. Just think about that. But here's something we don't talk about often enough. Love always has a shadow. If you've ever loved someone deeply, you'll probably experienced fear. Fear of losing them, fear of disappointing them, fear that one day they might leave you. And the deeper we love, the more vulnerable we become. Because without vulnerability, there isn't love. Now, this isn't a weakness. It's the price that we have to pay for caring. And this is where many people misunderstand. What I call the negative side of love, it's not that love itself is negative. It's that every deep connection carries the possibility of pain. Grief exists because love existed first. Heartbreak exists because our hearts were open. Disappointment happens because we loved enough to hope. But the thing is, without love, none of these painful emotions would exist. However, neither would joy. Just for a minute, I'd like to think about a garden. If you never planted a seed, you'll never have to worry about weeds, storms, or losing your flowers. But you'll never experience a garden either. Love asks us to plant the seed anyway, because life isn't about avoiding pain. It's about choosing what is worth feeling pain for. Think about that. Every meaningful relationship we develop carries a risk. Every act of kindness risks rejection. Every moment of vulnerability will risk hurt. Yet we keep choosing love because somewhere deep inside of us, we still know it's worth it. Sometimes the painful side of love teaches us the lessons we needed the most. That relationship that ended may have taught us self-respect. The friendships we lost may have shown us the importance of setting boundaries. That grief we carry reminds us that someone mattered enough to leave an everlasting imprint and an empty space in our hearts. Because pain doesn't erase love. It just proves that love was real. Now, that doesn't mean we shouldn't stay stuck in negative relationships. It doesn't mean we should stay in unhealthy relationships or accept being treated badly. Real love never asks you to lose yourself. Love without respect isn't love. Love without trust struggles to survive. Love without kindness slowly turns into control. Healthy love helps us to grow. Unhealthy love teaches us where our boundaries need to be. Both can become teachers, but we've just got to be open and willing to learn. And I think perhaps the greatest act of love is the one we often forget, and that is loving ourselves. Not with arrogance, not believing we're better than anyone else, but recognising that we are worthy of compassion and patience and forgiveness. Because when we love ourselves, we stop accepting less than we deserve. We become kinder to ourselves after mistakes. We stop measuring our worth by other people's opinions and other people's standards. And when we do that, something amazing happens. Because the healthier our relationship with ourselves becomes, the healthier our relationships with everybody else become. You cannot pour endlessly into others if your own cup has been empty for years. Self-love isn't selfish, it's maintenance. So, if you're watching this today and your heart feels heavy because love has hurt you, I would like you just to remember something. Don't blame your ability to love. It's one of the most beautiful things about you. Someone else's inability to care for your heart doesn't mean your heart was the problem. So please don't build walls so high that love can never find you again. Instead of building walls, build gates instead. Gates that are strong enough to protect you, but are wise enough to recognise those who deserve to enter. So today, whether you're surrounded by people or feeling completely alone, I'd like you to remember this. Love isn't just the best part of your life. It's the reason many of life's hardest moments matter. Without love, there would be no grief. Without grief, there would be no evidence that someone touched our lives. Without vulnerability, there would be no true connection. Remember, love isn't perfect. Love isn't painless. But love is still worth choosing. Every single time. Because in the end, people rarely regret loving. They may regret the moments they were too afraid to, though. So, thanks for listening. I'm Mind Anchor. And if you think this message would help someone, please share it out. Thanks.